Today we are going to learn how to tell time. First we will start by looking at the clock. The clock is set up to count to 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Each little tick counts for 1 and each big tick counts for 5. So if we were to count around the clock, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would go to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60 makes 1 hour. The large numbers going from 1 to 12 tell us what hour it is. This is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and so on. This long arrow here is what we call the minute hand. This short arrow is the hour hand. One way to remember which arrow is which is to remember that since minute is a longer word than hour, the minute hand is the longer arrow. Now we'll talk about how we write time. We write time by writing the hour, a colon, and then the minute. So the hour hand tells us the hour by using the big numbers going from 1 to 12, and the minute hand tells us the minute by using the small ticks. Using this clock as an example, we'll look at the hour first. Since the hour hand hasn't quite reached the 2 yet, and it changes hours once it hits a new number, since it hasn't reached 2 yet, we'll say that it's 1 hour. And the minute hand will have to count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we count by 5, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. That's where the minute hand is. So this clock says it's 1:30. Here is another example. We'll start with the hour hand again. And this one is on 10. It may be a little past, but since it hasn't quite reached 11, it's still 10. So the hour is 10. Then we'll look at the minute hand. This one's a little tricky because it's not right on a number. We're going to count the ticks first by 5 with the big one. So we have 5, 10, and then we'll count by 1s to reach this tick. So 10, 11, 12. So the minutes are 12. This time, this clock says it is 10:12. Now for next class, I want you to get a clock just like this one and draw your own minute and hour hands on it. Write the time you drew on the back and bring it to class for an activity tomorrow. you tomorrow.